right? This passage addresses the downfall of the king of Babylon. The head of gold. What happened to him? Yeah. It's a metaphor. The deer star, symbolizing his presumed greatness and subsequent humiliation, became a beast. The number 7's involved. Now listen, Numbers 24 is an ancient text. If we read verse 17, it's quite interesting. It says this: I see him, but not now. I behold him, but not near. A star will come forth from Jacob. A scepter will rise from Israel. This prophecy, right, in Numbers 24, is often understood as a messianic pointing to the future. Yeah? A future rule identified by there are many commentators with the coming of the Messiah who would emerge, yeah, from Israel and rule with the power and authority. Now, though morning star, this morning star appears chiefly in Isaiah and is alluded to, right, to the prophecy of Numbers. The Old Testament context sets the stage for a figurative meaning of brightness, rulership, and divine appointment. So what we'll do is we'll jump into another era. This is from the New Testament. 2 Peter. It's the second book of Peter. Chapter 1, verse 19. This is what it says. And we have the word of the prophets as confirmation beyond doubt. Confirmation. And you will do well in paying attention to it as a lamp shining in a dark place until the day dawns. You know the day star. Until the day dawns and the morning star rises. Where? From east to west. Now, the morning star rises in your hearts. This verse, the rising, the morning star, with the dawning of a spiritual enlightenment, within the believers, pointing to what? Christ's work in the heart. Christ means anointed. Now, let's go to the last book of the Bible. Revelation 2, verse 28. Christ promises believers in Thyatira, I will give him the morning star. What? I will give him the morning star? This statement, I will give him the morning star, signifies receiving a share in Christ's glory. Christ's glory. Christ means anointed. In Christ's glory. An authority. Linking the morning star imagery to a gift. A gift bestowed by who? The Mashiach. Wow. It's a gift. Revelation 22 again. Shall we read that? How are you? Are you alright? It's a bit too much for you. I'll just give you time to adjust to the light. I don't want it to blind you. Like Paul. Paul, why are you persecuting me? And the light blinded him. Revelation 22. Jesus declared, I am the root and the offspring of David, the bright morning star. This is the most explicit reference identifying Jesus Christ. The bright morning star. Not the fake one, who is the head of Babylon. That's his baby. Babylon the Great. He's the head. Lucifer, running the show with the eye, bringing light to the world, to mankind. A cold and heartless light, imitation of the true light, the warmth of the sun compared with the coldness of the light from the moon. Christ's divinity, Yeshua, the morning star, is represented as a time of transition from darkness to light. symbolizing anticipation, hope, and sovereignty. Anticipation, what? Hope and sovereignty. Coming up into the heart. Light. Anointing. When Jesus proclaimed himself as the bright morning star, the title speaks to his divine nature. Also his radiant character and the conquest of darkness through his resurrection. He conquered darkness. How? By his Father raising him out of the dark back into the light. Wow. Well, I've got my coat on. It's cold. I haven't got any heat now. After this I'll put the blower heater on. It's only a bit tiny, it's just a little bit. But it heats us up quite quickly. Let's go back to this this Hebrew word, light. This Hebrew word light. Hallel. In Isaiah chapter 14 verse 12. Remember, Isaiah was an ancient prophet. One of the major prophets. He suffered. He suffered greatly. All prophets who speak truth will always suffer. Hallel in Isaiah 14 verse 12 is best rendered in the Hebrew, shining one. Shining one. While the Greek term used in Revelation 22 verse 16 means light bearing or light bringer. So we have to get into the original Greek to understand what the context is. When these men use these words, in classical antiquity, the morning star, Venus,